Hi, I'm Derek.
I'm Darren.
And we're from Befree Power. If you want to have a look at this picture here, you'll see this is my garden where we're standing about 5 years ago, and you'll see the little wooden hut there. That was the first ever Befree independence power station. And the structure we're standing next to here is the Befree power station as it is today. And the Independence 2 power station is connected to my house through an underground set of pipes, and they all come out and connect to the house through this umbilical. And as you can see, we're also connected to the web. So this is the connection to the house. So let's have a look at the technologies that make it all work. So this is my house. It's a 4-bedroom chalet bungalow. And there's the Independence power station, which provides all the house's utility needs by combining the grid connections, electricity, water and gas, with all the renewable inputs. So this is the outside shot of the Independence 2 power station. It's a hugely thermally efficient building with high transmission glass, which allows most of the solar radiation through into the building, and we'll talk about that a bit later on. But you can also see above the glass roof is the solar panels, and they track the sun angle throughout the year to give you a maximum efficiency from those panels. So you can see behind me we've got a small windmill, a little turbine. That's also connected to the power station. So when it's windy, the turbine contributes to some of our electrical use. So we've got an array of solar hot water tubes, and they capture the solar radiation from the sun, and you don't get any losses from this building to the outside because they're inside this really thermally efficient frame, and they pump hot water down into my domestic hot water tank here and provide me with my hot water. So we've got an air source heat pump in here as well, so at the end of the day, if the solar tubes haven't provided me with all my hot water, all the losses and the solar gain that have occurred through the day that are captured inside this building are stripped out by the air source heat pump and then pumped into my domestic hot water tank. The air source heat pump also has another use, and it helps me with my comfort heating. So early spring mornings, late summer evenings, when you don't want to turn your central heating on, we can actually take control of the central heating and provide some nice background warmth using the air source heat pump to strip out the heat that's trapped inside this building and heat my central heating system. And what we do is we use this tank here to completely take over the central heating and pump lukewarm water around the radiators just to get you some very nice background warmth. So it works really, really well, and you don't have to switch the boiler on. So we spoke earlier about the solar panels that track the sun through the year. The energy from those and a wind turbine that's halfway up the garden, or could be bolted to the side of the power station, all come into the power station through a charge controller into a battery store. And then we take the energy stored in the battery, we invert it back to 240 volts AC, and we pump it back to the house to run all my lighting and the low energy electrical circuits. Using all this integrated plumbing and the electrical control systems, what we do is we integrate a lot of these renewable systems and our incoming electricity and water and gas, and combine all those things and control all those things to provide all the utilities to my house. The fact that they're all packaged together means that we can reclaim all the losses that would normally just disappear in your house, and using the air source heat pump, put all that energy back in the domestic hot water. And I know a lot of the Independence 2 is dependent on renewable and sustainable energy systems, but we've still got a backup generator because we've got a lot of power cuts here, and after a few days the batteries may have drained down and we can carry on with the diesel generator for as long as we like. So you've had a look around the Independence 2 power station. This is a prototype and it's been running for 2 years, and it returns me about 25% of my electricity and about 30-35% of all my water needs. I know it looks like a lot of spaghetti, but what we've done now is we've produced a commercial version of this where everything is far more controlled. It's built to all the required standards, and it's much more efficient because we've been able to put in some improvements and greater capacities to it. This is the smallest version of the Independence Power Station, but it can be spec'd, of course, to take you completely off grid and be entirely self-sufficient.
Derek's run you through the Independence too. Since then a lot has happened. We've now developed a full production model which is scalable. It can be used in your house, your business, like farms, and also the developing world. To see more, check out our website, which is befreepower.com.